Minutes left to go in the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar shoe. I want to thank everybody for joining us this week. And, of course, this final segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show brought to you by our good friends at ICTHipHop.com. Check out ICTHipHop.com. That is the place to be. Toop is doing an incredible job over there. They recently got a brand new look. So it's pretty cool. Go over and check out ICTHipHop.com right now. And next week, Sick and Twisted.
The Sick and Twisted.
The Sick and Twisted.
What is that name?
Velvet Sky, not from TNA Wrestling, the porn chick. Velvet Sky will be with us next week. Also, Jessica Lewis doing an acoustic. Anita Cochran, the former, actually Larry Steckline's daughter, the former KSN anchor, will be with us on Skype from Wichita, Kansas. And Anita, I'm going to ask Anita about the implosion that is taking place at 10 o'clock on the KSN News. And also next week in studio, Quan, the winner of Crowd Control 2 in Junction City, Kansas. So we're looking forward to talking to him as well. 53 minutes past the top of the hour. I'm Jigman Freud, Jignatius Jaguar, or as they call me in the Eastern Bloc nations, Jig Skillet. And we have the rebel-rousing ringleader Ross Long, or as Papa Joe calls him, RossLong.info. And we are eagerly trying to find people to Skype for the last 5-6 minutes here. Upcoming interviews for the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar shoe, Jiggy Jag TV, include the Boston Brass this Friday. I'm going to be making my grand return to the city of McPherson, Kansas, to the high school. Oh, boy, are they going to be happy to see me. Boston
They're going to say, what are you doing here? What do you want?
That's right.
You can't be here.
That's right.
What's that equipment? You can't bring anything in here. We're going to have to search you.
We're going to be talking to Foghat at Sundown Salute in July. That should be fun.
Slow ride.
Bullet Boys coming very soon. We're going to be talking to the Bullet Boys, Mark Torian and gang. I've got Mark Torian's personal number in my cell phone, and I will call him and get that set up. I will not have to go. Well, I actually went through the promoter on this one, but we won't get into that.
How dare you? We're trying Aaliyah Love.
Sundown Salute hates us, and they sent when I sent
they
them
sent
my
a letter
money
that says,
piece.
"I hate you."
Pretty much.
I could see that.
My story in the Salina Journal today has got a lot of people pissed, and
they're Facebooking and Twittering and.
We had a great interview Friday with Dave Rude from the Dave Rude Band. That is up on Facebook, Twitter, all the stuff. Had a great interview with Jason Boland. Huge traffic last week to JiggyJaguar.com. I want to thank everybody for pinging and doing all the stuff that you people do to JiggyJaguar.com, because we had a hell of a lot of traffic, and last week was fabulous. 175 people just logged on today, but this past month, 3,962 people checked out JiggyJaguar.com, and I thank you for that. And
it's been a good February.
So far this year, 11,825 people have checked out JiggyJaguar.com. I want to thank everybody for pinging Lyrical Miracle over on RossLong.info.
I didn't do nothing on
and
that.
And JiggyJaguar.info. I don't really know what's going on over there, but we thank you for that. Access Television, my buddies, are now on Twitter. Go and tweet them at Access, ACCESSTVKS. I tweet them every chance I get. And
they can't stop it,
They can't stop me because I don't understand social networking. They can't stop me. They can only hope to contain me, an old ESPN reference. I want to thank this week Ruby Knox, who came to us via StreamMate. Those guys are fabulous. I thank them for being with us.
She's a big perv.
Lisa
magnet.
Sparks, I thank her as well because she came to us via the Rub PR and our buddy Natasha.
She was an over 200-pound perv magnet.
Yes, indeed. And the
but
200
still a
pounds
big
were in her
perv
chest.
magnet.
We're trying to get KDK on Skype. We had some technical difficulties with her earlier, and I apologize to Monster PR for that, but we'll third time's the charm. We're going to get KDK on next week. And Shay Morgan, of course, with us this week. She was fabulous as well. Darkness did not show up. I will be going to karaoke this evening to find out why.
And we'll say, "What's up, dude? Why didn't you show up? You want promotion, don't you?"
Oh, so Ross is going to go with me to go get Darkness.
I might. Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
It's what tonight? It's karaoke?
Karaoke, yes, indeed. I got one new tweet, by the way. KTK, can you do this now?
Uh-oh.
Like right now.
It's got to be quick, Katie.
It's got to be quick, Katie, because I'll get you on. I'll apologize to you, and then we'll bring you back next week. I'll do the old. What was it they used to do? Letterman used to do that a lot. He'd be like, "My apologies to the people sitting in the dressing room. We'll have them on some other time. Thanks, everybody. Good night, everybody." And then he would leave. And he had these guests booked, but they're just sitting in the dressing room. "My apologies to John Belushi. We'll see him later." And then we find out the next day John Belushi died. They're never gonna have Belushi on. KDK, where are you, sir?
We're going to try one last time here.
Madam!
Let me see. HIJK.
Usurping! Or whatever. Oh, speaking of usurping, that didn't happen this week. We didn't have an appearance by Harry Scotchump.
What did Marcia say that one time? She was showing
Harry Scotchump's the devil?
Or like she was showing you some email that she got from some angry person.
Oh, it was a Willie Parks email.
Oh yeah. Who did this come from? Harry Scotchump? By the way, Access TV, since you monitor us, Harry's now interested in restarting his show up, so expect him.
Oh my God, he wants to do lunacy.
Well, Marnie keeps telling him, "Why don't you come back and do programming?" You know. Well, he's taking her seriously. I wouldn't take her seriously. I mean, but I guess he wants to go perv out on Marnie or something, or piss her off or something.
Pardon our match. This page is under maintenance.
What?
Where you continue to
yeah, go to the online store.
Online store.
Online store.
Oh, look at that. They
Access.
didn't pay their bill. They didn't pay their bill.
Yeah, well, I mean, they might as well not have an online store because I don't think anybody's ever used it. I mean, after all the horror stories of giving that money to Access and you getting nothing money back from it.
I used it once. Bought a T-shirt.
What a doodle. Well, Katie, I think we're going to miss you for this week, but we're going to try to fix you up because her visage is very perved out.
Very perved out.
I mean, I could perv out right on her still while she's fully clothed.
Who else is on there? Is anybody
Elaine
else on
McMillan? Who's that? Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Story Roberts.
Julia Story Roberts.
She doesn't have a picture, so I don't know if she's a perv magnet.
Who else you got on there?
Lisa. Who's Lisa? From Bowling. Oh, that was from Bowling
Lisa
Green.
Sparks.
Ruby Knox. Sonda Davis.
Oh, Sandra Davis wants too much exposure.
Yeah, and we don't need that kind of exposure unless you live in England. England. Diana Kirshner.
Check us out next week. We're going to do some incredible stuff for you. It's going to be an interesting broadcast.
I'm going to close down Skype. Sorry, everybody, but you missed out.
I want to thank everybody for joining us this week, and of course, it is now time to do this.
It is over.
Konnichiwa, bitches. Well, thank God for that. Here's the end of the Jiggy Jaguar show.
We get together like this every weekend.
My thanks to Shay Morgan, Ruby Knox, Lisa Sparks. We will talk to KDK next week, Darkness next week. King OE missed out. My thanks to Matt Matthews. He showed up in the building, told us about the big show. And next week, Sick and Twisted, Velvet Sky.
Greed is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
It's the weekend.
Today's show was brought to you by M&M's. They melt in your mouth, and they'll melt in your butt if you
I'll
put
let
them in
him
there,
call
too.
us on the
And by
megaphone.
Metamucil. Dump with confidence. And by Tampax. They're better than using a pillow.
Jiggy Jaguar rocks the weekend.
My thanks to all of our guests today. Next week, we're going to be live as live can get, sick and twisted, in the building. Velvet Sky on the Twitter. Jessica Lewis, acoustic in the studio. Anita Cochran on Skype. Quan from Junction City will be in studio. And we're going to get KDK next week on our world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Check us out on Twitter at Jiggy Jaguar. Also, find us at jiggyjaguar.com and rosslong.info for a great Jason Boland interview. Go there right now.
The big show is over.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Goodbye. Good night. Signing off.
Come to bed now.
Okay.
Email us at jiggyjaguar@jiggyjaguar.com.
Peace and a mighty 5,000. We'll see you next week here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show.